Hi, hey, what's up, YouTube? How you doing, man? It's Joe D, and we're ready for another beer review. Of course, it's you know, I don't know how happy, but I'm happy to actually get my hands on this one. You know what I'm saying? It's something definitely different, and looking forward to sampling it. Kind of mixed though. I don't quite know what to expect, so I'm a little mixed on it. But this is the Red Flag Amber Ale with honey added. Okay, so um, hold on just a second. I'm gonna have to take a picture of this one. Okay, and then and so as soon after I open it here, I'll take a picture and then I'll continue on. Like we have in the past. Okay, so this is from Trouble Brewing. Now there's with that said, just that alone, Trouble Brewing. This beer is from Walmart. Okay, so this is Walmart's what some people in the press was calling Walmart's direct attack on Budweiser. Like, they want a little piece of the pie. Like Walmart was coming after Bud, in other words, and this is so they partnered with Trouble Brewing. Okay, is how it's being explained to me. They came out with 4 beers. They have a 4-pack at Walmart. Now, the only way I saw it was in cans. And the only way I've seen it is in cans. I've seen no one with the bottle, but from some of the stories that I read, some of the blogs that I read, it does come in bottles somewhere. I haven't seen it, but it's probably out there. I'm showing you cans. This Red Flag Amber is 4.5% ABV, alcohol by volume. And they actually listed ALC. Oh, okay, it's just alcohol. Okay, ALC, and then they have the slash and then volume. Okay, so in any case, 4.5% alcohol. Okay, and that's the Red Flag Amber Ale. Okay, also in the pack you'll get the After Party Pale Ale. All right, and then you'll get the Cat's Away IPA. Okay, and they have nice labeling. I kind of like the labeling. I kind of like everything about the labeling. So it's a good start. It's a good presentation. I'm not going to say it's going to be horrible. I'm just kind of mixed. I don't quite know what to expect. But if I look at other big stores that are making their own beer, Costco's one of them. I buy their beer from time to time. It's pretty good, So I'm giving them I'm okay. We'll see. I'm kind of reserving judgment, just like you would, right? It's brewed and bottled in Rochester, New York, by that contract brewery up there in Rochester that a lot of us are familiar with. I'm going to show you the problems we ran into. For one, you're not going to find a website. I couldn't find a website. Okay, maybe you will by the time this comes out. Maybe there will be a website. I couldn't find one at the time of this review. Okay, this beer came out sometime this summer or something like that, earlier sometime this year, June or something like that. In any case, this is what it comes down to for me. I had to look on a bunch of blogs. This one's called Craft Culture with a K.com. And the big sign Walmart, and then Walmart enters the craft beer game with its own brand. Don't want to take up too much time on that, but I'm going to go to this new level of beer here that they're pushed to plant themselves into the market of these unique adult beverages is not the first time. All right. Where was the other part? Okay, they've partnered with Trouble Brewing to produce their line of beers, which includes all the beers I just showed you: Red Flag Amber, Round Midnight Belgium White, Cat's Away IPA, After Party Pale Ale. Okay, you can find these beers in roughly half of all Walmart stores, and a 12-pack will only cost you $13. Mine, I believe, cost me $11. I think it was $10.99. It was somewhere around $11 plus or minus, right? So that $13 is, roughly what you can expect, plus or minus, I would assume, depending on your taxes and so forth in your area. And then it ends with, that's a pretty good deal for those who enjoy high-end beer and expect to pay almost twice as much. So, you know, here it is. Okay, and so in that particular image, that's what you can expect right there. That's what the 12 pack looks like, and then those are the 4 beers that come in there. You get 3 of each in the 12. Okay, simple math. All right. Now, this is the problem, okay? You have another Trouble Brewing in Ireland. So if you run across a website that says troublebrewing.ie, wrong one, son. All right. Now, if you live in Ireland, visit Trouble Brewing. You know what I'm saying? Get some beer from them. Check them out. All right. These are all the locations that they're at. All right. This is a smaller craft brewer in Ireland, and yeah, we'll give them a little plug. They're called Trouble Brewing, and they started 2 or 3 guys started this one, and they've been having some success, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So check them out. That's where you'll find from that brewery, not the one that we're talking about now. This is another problem. This is beersyndicate.com, okay? And I would love to talk about this Harry Razors ad, but in another video. Alcohol 4.5%. Label was first spotted in January, but labels will always come out first, and that gives people that follow beer labels an indication of what beers are coming out. Trouble Brewing Company, okay, in Tennessee. This one is out of Memphis, okay? Now, I think that's also part of that contract brewer, okay? But even from the same website, we're getting 2 different conflicting breweries. But I think they're both owned by that same contract brewery, so it would still make sense. We don't quite know which one is producing what. I'm sure maybe they're both producing these beers. But you'll see here it says Trouble Brewing in New York, which is on the can. It said Rochester, so that makes a lot of sense. And this one says is brewed by Trouble Brewing Company in Rochester, New York. And the same information, alcohol 4.5. This brew is poured from a bottle or can. We first spotted the label. Now, I think, now that I think about it, I think why they say bottle or can, because they don't quite know what that label is going to be attached to. So, and I have only seen it in cans, but you guys let me know. Maybe it was or is in bottles. I'm assuming they're following the labels, so they know that there's beer coming out from Trouble Brewing in Rochester. They don't quite know at the time this is out, that at the time they spotted it, that it's going to be a bottle or a can. That's, now that I thought about it more, that's exactly probably, I'm assuming, what's happening. Okay, now my problem with Beer Advocate is I'm not going to trust this. They do have the same picture of the can, but they've got the one listed in Ireland right here. So and now this guy said, this guy lists the one that was in Walmart. Okay. I did scan over his review. I have a hard time trusting it, so I'm not even going to cover that one, okay? Because they list the one in Ireland. I can't trust it, okay? Sorry. Now, this one is the right one, okay? They have Untapped has the label and all that, okay? So you see there, the style is a red ale, American amber or /red. 8,236 ratings at the time of this review, 7,300 uniques. So you can tell it came out relatively recently, because any beer that's been out for a long time, long time, then the total and the uniques are going to be way farther apart. In any case, 563 in the last 30 days, a 3.22. And see, bottle caps, that is, as far as the rating, which ain't too horrible. I mean, it's about half, right? So that's, that still keeps me in good spirits. No IBUs. I couldn't find any IBUs because the information on this beer is hard to come by. All right, now that's a long. We went through a lot of that. Right. Okay, now I definitely need beer. Okay, so here we go, man. I've got my English pint glass here, and we usually get some decent smoke out of a can. So let's check this out. I'm getting set up here to take my picture, okay? Because I definitely want to get that going. All right. So I got my phone going here. So here we go. Not a lot of smoke at all. So that's already, yeah. I mean, what is smoke, right? I mean, we don't have to have it, but it's kind of cool. All right. I like the head. Poured a decent head, and I didn't go real crazy with the pour either. A copper color for sure. You know, and I didn't pour. You guys saw, but I didn't pour it real crazy. On the screen, I'm seeing just a shade darker than what I'm seeing in person, but I'm gonna call that pretty close. Tons of carbonation, as you can tell. Let me get a picture before this gets too settled down. Got to get a picture for Untapped. There we go. Great. All right, yeah, I am getting a honey smell. Kind of a real nice sweetness. I love ambers. Ambers I like, browns I like, stouts I like. Man, I like beer. Okay. I'll just tell you my least favorite style for all those that do ask. My least favorite is sours. I'm not a big sour fan. But ambers and browns, those are some of my faves. I do like the nose is nice. I like that. As you can tell, look how quick that head's gone down. I do like the nose on this. It does have that real nice breadiness that you would kind of expect from an amber. Some craft breweries are making their ambers really hoppy. I don't get a lot of hop in this one at all. But a real nice sweetness. There is a honey scent in there, whether it's real honey or artificial, I don't know, but you do get it. You know, not bad. It's a sessionable amber ale. I mean, I can't knock it. I mean, it's pretty. I think it's pretty good. I'll give it one thumb. It's not great. You know what I'm saying? That's not woohoo. Let me write my mama. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do spins in my chair here, but it's all right, man. You know what I'm saying? I'd have this again. Good thing, right? Because I got two more cans. Mm. Okay, so far so good, man. This is the first one of the four.